Hello everyone, I'm Lawless, and I'll be here the demo of War of the Western Deep for PC. So the demo came out on Friday, but only now I had time to record it. The game is developed and published by Sunsgrove Studios, and the full game is only supposed to come out on 2027, so there's still a lot of time to come out. The game looks interesting because it looks like cartoonish, you know, the graphic style, and then it's like. The combat is interesting because how it is, and yeah, like, of course, they still, I don't know, like, probably cool because you like alpha demo because it's still too early, but yeah. Of course, it's a story driven game, so there will be a lot of talk, you know, a lot of narrative.
Mirren, are you home?
Mirren, that is our character. This one.
Mirren, I can hear you in there. Royal Courier Mirren, King Darbeed requires your services.
Of course, this demo is more to showcase the mechanics of the game, the combat, the exploration, or puzzle solving, stuff like that. And of course, the graphic style and stuff like that, because you need to see.
There we go. And the scarf.
Everything all right in there?
Everything's great. No problems. Just need to wrap the scarf and... All right, let me see here. Holes in the courier's tunic are all patched. Royal scarf is presentable. Presentable enough for a pre-dawn surprise visit, anyway.
Use WSD or R keys to move around, press enter to interact with point of interest. That for now it's only the closet curtain.
Guard out there. Let's see what this is all about.
Examine the curtain, unlock a new interaction. Many of points of interest may have multiple interactions. Interact with curtain again to open it. Basically, you can, like, you know, examine it, and then there's another one that now is to interact to open.
Good morning, Royal Courier. I have instructions for you directly from King Darbeed. Are you ready to receive them?
Yes, instruct away.
King Darbeed has a very important missive that must be delivered. As one of his royal couriers, he specifically requested you for this task. King Darbeed has also requested you wear your royal courier's uniform and carry a patrol blade.
My sword? Where exactly am I going? I'm just delivering mail, right?
You are delivering a royal missive to a close friend of the king's.
And this close friend is located where exactly?
Not close. Now, I see you've got your courier's uniform, but you're missing your patrol blade.
I haven't needed it in a long time. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
Well, please do dig it up. Once you have the blade, we'll talk further.
Right. Just give me a moment. Now,
You search for the sword. As a former scout, Mira has a keen eye. Press F and Mira will focus. Anything she sees will be highlighted. Mira can also shift her focus using the tab key. This can be useful whenever Mira explores smaller space. Try using the tab key to search for Mira's loft. So you can do this, and as you can see, everything is shown, and then you can interact.
Pillow I picked up at the market a few years ago. Stuffing's completely worn out. I wish I could say I've never accidentally left my sword under there, but I'd be lying to myself.
And then like it explained when it was the curtain that you can interact again.
Just a very clear reminder that I should clean my floor more often.
Then you like F, and then if you press tab, it switch, as you see.
It's a firefly lamp. Not as reliable or bright as a proper oil lantern, but on the other paw, if you drop it, the bugs won't burn down the entire city. I don't need to let them out. The Firefly Guild should be stopping by later today to collect them. I suppose it's possible I managed to squeeze my sword into a desk drawer. Probably worth a look at least. Let's see. No sword. Just an old breastplate in here from my days as a scout, all covered in dust. Not every scout gets one of these. You have to land a hit on a tree walker during a hunt. They're massive beasts, but they're fast. Anyway, doesn't matter anymore. This isn't exactly regulation attire now that I'm a royal courier. An old trunk. We Tarmian tend to travel light, so this thing hasn't moved since I was a kid, which means it's filled with all kinds of nonsense by now, no doubt. Probably worth a proper look. I'm guessing if the blade's in here, it'd be somewhere near the top.
There we go. We find the sword. To be able to fight.
It's been a while since I've used this. Rather curious why King Darby thinks I need it to deliver some mail.
I trust you were able to find your patrol blade?
Yes, of course.
May I see it, please? King Darby seemed very particular about that detail.
A very curious and unsettling detail. But if it will move things along, fine.
Press I key to button to open and close your inventory. If you are near a point of interest, Mirror will try to combine select items with that point of interest.
Here, you see? My blade. Spotless as the day it left the smith.
Well, clearly you take good care of it.
No, clearly I never use it. Now, you said something about a royal missive I'm to deliver?
Ah, yes, indeed. Here. You are to deliver this missive to one Captain Talla, a close friend of the king who has retired to the north, just across the border in a town called Ardmore.
Across the border? You mean the kingdom of Ashlyn? But that's Cainid territory. Aren't we not on very good terms?
Hence the blade. But King Darby has assured me, and therefore you, that if you complete this task with haste, there's little reason to worry.
I feel better already. What can you tell me about Captain Talla? Any information would be helpful.
Like I said, he's retired to a small village north of the border called Ardmore, in a region we call the Border Coast. I don't know much about Talla, I'm afraid. He retired as scout captain about 5 years ago and moved up to Ardmore shortly thereafter.
Why send a courier? Why not a messenger bird? Surely that would be safer and far more discreet.
King Darby has tried to send this letter before, and many others like it. Over the past several weeks, none of them have ever arrived.
That's grim. But isn't it a crime to intercept a messenger bird?
Indeed it is, especially one carrying a royal message. Fortunately, the missives are written in a cipher known only to King Darby and Talla, but the fact that Cainid might be intercepting messages at all is deeply concerning.
So they cannot understand what's in there.
Political intrigue than
Because
I'm
it's
used to. Why does the king want me to deliver this
like
particular
encrypted.
message?
Well, why not you?
You want
Only
to live?
the king and that
I'm a
Taller
courier
know
with
what it
absolutely
says.
No experience north of the border. I don't know anything about the Cainid or their culture. I've never left Sunsgrove for any reason, and I'll just say for the record, the royal record, that I've been perfectly content with that.
There's no royal record, Mirren. We're just standing here, talking. King Darby specifically requested you. Yes, you've never walked outside our borders, and also, yes, you really don't know foreign policy. But you were a scout before you were a courier, so you can handle a blade. And perhaps most importantly, the king trusts you, Mirren.
Yes, but
But what?
nothing. Never mind. You're right.
But the problem is, why us?
Just what exactly am I walking into across the border?
Because probably
The
stealth.
rumor is war could break out any day now.
Between us and the Cainid?
No, the Cainid have their eye on the Ermin tribes to the north, barbarians living in the northern wastes.
As I understand it, the northern wastes are very northern, as in very far away from where I'm going, yes?
If Ermin tribes attack the Cainid and war is declared, the last place you want to be is in Cainid lands.
You're saying the Cainid would marshal their entire massive army just to put down a few small barbarian tribes? How How does that make sense?
It doesn't, but the conflict between Canid and Ermin, it goes back generations. I don't know all the details myself, only that the Canid seem to be baiting the Ermin into war, and King Darbid would rather that not happen.
King Darbid would... Wait. What exactly is it that I'm delivering?
A royal courier never asks that question. You carry the will of your king, with all the weight that brings. Do not tarry.
Well, I must
Do
say,
not tarry
all of
probably
this
is
sounds
like do not
incredibly
check
dangerous
what
and
it
rather
is.
poorly planned.
Mirren, what do you want me to say? You are a royal messenger. You go where you're ordered, and you do what you're told. I can't say what's in that missive, but know the king wouldn't put you in danger unless it was truly important.
This letter, it isn't just some personal note, is it?
No, it isn't. Go, Mirren. Do what your king asks. And for all our sakes, be careful up there.
All right, I will.
Okay. And of course this like starting, let's say it like that, because it appears the title of the game, War of the Western Deep. In there, let's say a little bit of tutorial on how you explore. Explore, interact. I think we are like a squirrel, right?
I should have run into a Canid patrol by now. The border crossing is just up this path.
Can I move? Yes.
No guards at all. Maybe they're just further up the path. Sure, that's, I'm sure that's it. Right. Looks like travellers would set up camp here and wait for permission to cross the border. At least, that used to be the case. Now it seems the camp is serving as excess storage and little more. The Canid are known for many things, but hospitality is clearly not one of them. Lots of travellers from Sunsgrove pass through here. Might be worth nosing around a bit. There's some amber drops half buried in the dirt here. I can use these to buy supplies in the
Okay, so
border
like
coast.
money? Is it? There must be this. Yeah, it's money.
Under normal circumstances, this little camp would be where travellers from Sunsgrove wait to be processed by the Canid soldiers up ahead. From the look of it, nobody's crossed over into Ashland for quite some time. And where in the kingdoms have the border soldiers gone off to? I'd expected to see at least one. It's a storage chest of some kind. I can see on the front there's a set of letters, I think? Ah, yes. Felis letters. Makes sense, I suppose. The Felis are renowned throughout the kingdoms for their unique contraptions. Probably a locking mechanism of some kind, if I had to guess. Okay, let's see how we can get you open.
Okay, we need to know
I don't think
something.
I'll be able to guess this off the cuff. I'll need the proper combination. The real question is, where do I find it?
It's only these three. So we need to know the code for the chest.
Well, this is the border crossing into Ashland, but...
That wolf or that
something
dog.
terrible happened here. And that something terrible could still be around. I should be careful. The tree has a sizable hollow near its base. I don't see anything inside, though. This tent is faced away from the camp, towards the cliffs. The chair inside is also dangerously close to the edge. Doesn't look like a very comforting setup. But then, I suppose that's probably the point. There's nothing in the tent save an old chair and a few dried splotches of blood. Even if there was anything worth taking in there, I'm not sure I'd want to touch it.
Okay, we can
An
check
Enid
here
border
the...
guard. Looks like
the
he's been
dead
dead
one.
a few days. Much as I'd prefer not to, I should probably give the corpse a closer look. His
tunic.
is soaked with rain. Been out here a few days at least. His chest plate is scratched. Some of these marks are older, polished over, but most of these are very recent. Lots of jagged holes in the cloth. None of these were made by a sword, axe, or spear. The cloth in his tunic is a very thick, heavy weave. It would take more than a casual claw to slice through it like this. There's a nasty gash in his chest aside the plate. Doesn't look like the killing blow, but it certainly hastened his end. A single stab with something very large. Slid off the metal chest plate and right through his tunic. The killing blow, looks like. The wound is jagged, and there's something else too. Tooth marks, perhaps. Very large tooth mark. His death was an unpleasant experience. Of that I can be sure. This Canid soldier was killed by a tree walker.
Tree
No
walker.
question. A young one, though. No more than 3 months.
That's
They
Sophie that
stabbed their
Talca
victims
in the
with
beginning
razor-sharp
when I pick up the
pincers and
sword.
come back later to feed. And considering the corpse is still here, feeding time has yet to, manifest. I should be very, very careful. Oh, right, his satchel. Let's see. There's a journal here. Mostly ruined from the rain, but I can make out a few of the last pages. Let's see. Border closed by order of Commander Nearest. Unwelcome visitor dealt with. Personal effects hidden in the usual spot. Hidden in the usual spot. I wonder what that means. Those are the cliffs that run along the coast of Sunsgrove and the western seas beyond. This cliffside border crossing leads right into the border coast region. It's the only crossing for days on either side.
Breach.
Oh,
Gonna need
Wow.
something to make it go
okay,
down.
that's a long drop. And a large gap. And with the border guards dead, there's nobody to lower the drawbridge. Suppose I'll need to figure this out on my own. A large iron chest. Might be worth a look inside. Let's see what we've got in here. A pour full of amber drops in here. Should be perfect for
Okay, more
resupplying.
money.
There's a parchment here too. Looks like a supply requisition form. Request received. New drawbridge crank included in this shipment. Find inside crate marked with Canid Pinnacle. Oh good. There's a replacement drawbridge crank around here somewhere. Where are the supply crates? Well, the symbol on the crate I'm looking for is the Canid Pinnacle. 2 golden lines meeting to form a point. I should keep an eye out. I think I see some things the Canid border guards left behind in the tent. Probably worth digging around back there. Some old parchments scattered about. Notes and ledgers. Looks like the Canid soldiers stationed here were finding a lot of contraband from passing travellers. And by contraband, it seems to mean shiny things they liked. Aha. There's a note between 2 of the guards here. Looks important. It says, per your order, I found a chest with a locking mechanism to hide the cavern key. It was imported from Kashar.
Oh, it's
so
for
it
that
uses Phoenix
chest.
letters for the combination. Don't know which letters are which, so I'll describe the combination here from left to right. Leftmost symbol looks like a
Sideway claw.
Second and third symbols you can find behind that shrub. You know the one. The last symbol looks like the second one, only with the top part removed.
Okay.
I think I'm going to keep this journal for the moment. At least
So
until
the
I've
first
opened
is
that
like a
locked chest.
claw. So it's a shrub, which means it could be down here, like, because it's the key for these. So probably it's saying
I
these.
think that might be the shrub the Canid's journal was referring to. Looks like I'll need to do a little...
Okay. We used sword cut.
On your guard, random bush. Aha!
So
There's some
7G.
symbols carved on the rock behind the bush, just where the Canid said they'd be in his journal.
Okay, so 7G, second, third. And the first one is like a claw, sideways.
Under normal circumstances, this little camp would be where travelers
Oh.
from the... Right.
So here, 7. It's G. Here probably is that. Should be this one, right? Like second one. Or probably it's this one. Because this will be the claw sideways, right? Oh, you need to click over here. Okay,
Aha, that's it.
need to click on there.
Not much inside, but I do see a heavy iron key sitting near the top.
Okay, the key for that door.
I'm fairly new at all this intrigue, but I do know a big iron key inside a locked chest is probably going to be useful.
Okay, so we use it over here to open the door.
Now that was a very satisfying click. All right then. Time to see just what it is the Canid are so desperate to hide in here.
Oh shit!
What?
A lot of weapons.
These are weapons. No. These are war supplies. The Canid are stockpiling weapons, armor. But why? Ashlyn and Sunsgrove are allies, right? Burlap sacks filled with dried goods of some kind. Far too many for a couple of soldiers guarding the border. Even if I was hungry, cave-aged mystery grains don't exactly pique my appetite. I can see some discarded weapons shoved behind the crates on the cave floor. These Canid really don't know how to maintain their weapons. Moisture and rot's gotten into all the wood. Large bolts of heavy canvas. Replacements probably for the tents I saw outside. Wouldn't make a very good first impression if their ominous interrogation tent had an unsightly scuff.
So I think it was this one that it said with
One
a
of these
symbol.
crates has a gold pinnacle symbol painted on the side. Like the requisition form mentioned, might be worth taking a closer look in that particular crate. Okay, just need to crack this lid open. Right, there's the lid. Now let's see. What was? Right. I shouldn't linger.
Just get the crank.
See. Tunics, gloves, whetstones. Oh, come on, come on. It's coming from the camp outside. Come on, Mirren. Pull yourself together. There it is. The drawbridge crank. I don't hear anything outside, but I should still be careful.
Okay, but there's still more stuff. Alright, did that.
The Canid are stockpiling for war. Against Sunsgrove. No wonder they got nervous when our scouts started snooping around. Khaenid soldiers are twice my size and twice as strong. Carrying their weapons around would be more humorous than useful. Besides, no blade of theirs could ever match the craft of my son's Grovian sword.
Khaenidia
Racks of
punch.
Khaenid spears and blades. Crossbows hidden in water barrels. Definitely a stockpile for war. And one that's been building for quite some time. Nothing here I could use, unfortunately. The Khaenid like to boast of their quality smithing, but everything here is about as basic as it could be.
So we need to go outside now, huh? Where that noise was coming from.
What?
The body
Corpses.
disappeared.
Gone. Where did... Oh no! The Tree Walker!
Clashing blades. Dodge the three walkers' attacks by moving left. Swing your blade with enter key. Dodge and attack drain stamina, so be careful. Broku out attack. Oh shit! Oh, I wasn't too fast. Okay. Be careful with my stamina. Each. Okay. Oh no, we dodge again. What the fuck? Oh, because I was too fast. I need to wait because my stamina. Aha! Got it. I think he was gonna attack, but I was faster.
By Tesk, a young tree walker, just like I figured. I'm lucky by Tesk's grace. Another month or two and its carapace would have been too hard to crack with my blade. All right, time to move on.
Can you even search it? Oh, we can.
Juvenile tree walker. Just a few months old, but still incredibly dangerous. Certainly dangerous enough to kill the Khaenid guards here at the border crossing. Oh no, no, there is nothing inside the tree walker that I need to see.
Okay. So now we put the crank in here.
Okay, this should fit right on here. Done. Thank Tesk. Now, let's get this bridge lowered.
There we go. Now like that we can pass.
Ooh, that didn't sound good. I should get over to the other side quick as I can.
Well, there's no way to go back.
The drawbridge! Well, guess I'm stuck in Ashland for now. I should press on to Ardmore and deliver King Darbeed's letter. Then I can worry about getting back home to Sunsgrove.
And it ends like that to them. Okay. Like, overall, like, it looks interesting. Yes, there's a lot of dialogue because it's a story-driven game, so there will always be a lot of dialogue for you to understand the story and everything like that. The graphic style is like cartoonish, like, you know, like a cartoon, which it's interesting. And the combat is like, it looks interesting because you need to be careful with your stamina, so you cannot mash to kill the enemy, and at the same time you need to be careful to know when to dodge, the timing to dodge, better say like that. So yeah, like it looks interesting. Of course, still a long way to come out to full game, but still like it gives you you know, to a chance to see some of the mechanics of the game. You know, the exploration, the talking, the fighting. You know, gives you a chance to see that. So yeah. Like, if you want to try it out, you can download the demo. It's already available. And if you play it and you enjoy it, don't forget to wishlist, because it always helps the developers and of course the game to get more visibility on Steam. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Bye.